Comic-Con has sat on a very comfortable chair. Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of like a living room, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can kick back and don't worry, anything you say stays. There he goes.
What?
He took it literally. I love it. Anything you say obviously stays right in this room, right, guys? With all your cell
You
phones
definitely
up.
see that rule is being followed.
You can take pictures, but you know what? At the end, they'll pose for a photo. So get your quick picture, and then why don't we just enjoy this moment? You guys made it into the room. You're the lucky ones.
Yeah.
Ready to talk about the show with these guys?
Yeah, but she's right. Everyone should like put their phones down and enjoy the moment in the present. You can remember it. When are you actually gonna watch it after this? Probably never. You're probably gonna post it so you can get a bunch of likes, which is still pretty cool. But come on, enjoy it. Enjoy it.
So, Gaten and
Yes.
Caleb, you
Yo.
guys obviously, season 1 was released, and the phenomena that is Stranger Things came about. How has the release of season 2 weeks ago been different
Okay, can I answer this?
than the first season?
Okay.
I'm gonna answer it anyways. Do it.
But first season was like, oh wow, people really like the show. Yeah, it's crazy. Thank you guys for all the love. Now season 2 is just like huge. Like everyone's like, oh, I love the show and stuff. And mom was on the train and stuff. And my mom was on the Amtrak train the other day. The Amtrak train. I don't know why I said that. But she's like, everyone's watching Stranger Things. And I'm like, wow, people are not coming up to my table. It's like, I hate you now. They're like, I love your character this season.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
And with Lucas, how did you create the character? What was, at the start of the show, how did you watch movies from the 80s? Like, what was the process like for you?
I didn't, just to get the whole feel, I had to watch a few 80s movies, Goonies, E.T.
Those are good ones.
Yes, Stand By Me. And then I think just being a kid was just the most important part, and the whole bond of, me and Gaten already had a bond, so it was pretty easy. Other than that, I had to create Lucas. I had to get a little bit mean, skeptical, yeah. What about you, Gaten?
I watched The Matrix over and over again because just like Dustin, that
No one knows what's going on.
no.
But
I'm kidding.
Dustin's like the glue of the.
Yeah, that's what I like to say. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, he has that part in the first season, episode 6, when we make him go to Lucas's house to shake hands, and it doesn't work out, but he tried. It's like classroom glue. It's like good job, man. Good job. But no, I really do like the character that I play, and I really enjoyed preparing for the role. Didn't take much. A lot of people say I'm a lot like Dustin.
Yeah, especially first season.
Especially first season, yeah. That's kind of the reason why, they kind of built Dustin, around a lot of what I did. They didn't have a lot for Dustin, and the character's description changed when they cast me for it.
Yeah. What about you, Sadie?
Yeah, no, Sadie, you were actually a fan of the first season, right? And you were part of, experiencing what the rest of us experienced, which was, obviously binge watching this incredible show. When you got the chance to audition for Max, what was your thought process, and how did that come about?
I think I watched the show 2 or 3 days before I got the audition, so that made it even more exciting that it was Stranger Things, but also even just reading the material, I really connected to the character, and it didn't matter that it was Stranger Things, I just really liked the material.
And I'm sure everyone asked you this, but I would like to know as well, you look so awesome as a skateboarder in the show. It looks so natural. Did you skateboard before?
No, I didn't skateboard before, but I had to learn for the show.
Well, you did a great job. Miles, and while everyone is lining up, the three of you, when did you sort of realize that your characters were going to maybe have a little bit of a love triangle?
I knew
You guys got to be quiet when you line up, or you can't hear them.
It's good. Sorry.
When did you guys realize the storyline was going to evolve in this little sort of love triangle between the three of you?
I think that it's not really a love triangle. Not really. Kind of.
It's got that little romantic twist to it, but I think I knew that it was gonna happen kind of when we started auditioning because our screen test was only with us. Finn wasn't there, Millie, Noah, they weren't there. And so it was like, okay, she's definitely gonna have some type of a more of a relationship with Dustin and Lucas than the other kids. We kind of assumed it there because they had written that scene. It was actually, we did the scene when we're trick-or-treating, and we're doing our tubular. That's the scene. That was the scene. And to see how we worked on screen. So I kind of figured that it was going to take that kind of twist from the audition.
Yeah.
You had a little hint there.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was It was great. Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
I wanted to know what your best memory on set, and also I have this poster to give you guys.
Oh, thank you. Look at that. Look at that.
You know what? I'll take the poster and we'll put that back there for them. And then
It's
while
amazing.
I'm doing that,
Thank
what was
you.
your favorite memory? Obviously season 2 for you, Sadie, or season 1 or 2 for you guys?
When we left,
Kidding.
You want to take it first?
I'd say like all the scenes in the tunnels were really fun. Also a little bit challenging because it was very hot. A lot of running.
A lot of running.
And the goggles would like fog up, but I don't. It was a cool set, so that was fun.
Yeah. I would say the tunnels too. Had to show my running skills, my parkour skills. I actually fell.
My
one time.
parkour skills.
I was overdoing it. I was like, yeah, I'm fast. And I just fell off the.
Oh, in the woods too. Both of you. did.
Yeah, I did.
Count on
got
us
poked
with
in the
that.
eye.
We're great at that. I think my favorite memory was probably filming the scene on the train tracks with Joe.
Of course, he does it without us. Yeah.
You know what? It was a good scene.
It was a good scene.
And I liked it a lot. That was kind of the start of the babysitter Steve. So I mean, that was really good, and I really loved it because I mean, Andrew was directing it, and they had this. It was so cool seeing how they worked the camera because they had like this whole. They crafted a wooden cart to put the camera on over the top of the train tracks. And we're going back on the train tracks. It was super cool. We did so many different shots. They had this one idea where it would only be us in the way back coming up. They wouldn't change shot, only from that of us as little specks in the back and coming forward, and then it would end once we passed camera. They had so many different ideas for that scene, and I just remember having a good time with doing that scene.
Thank
mainly
you.
because they weren't there.
Thank you, bro. I love you too.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hey.
First thing I'd like to say is that I am actually a triplet, and our birthday was very recently, and we came here to RI Comic Con. And one of the main things we wanted to do, one of the main panels that we knew we had to do, was the Stranger Things panel, and I'm really happy to be here right now.
Well, thank you.
Awesome.
And my question is, were there any scenes that were very long and repetitive and kind of annoying that you guys had to keep shooting?
Yes. The Mind Flayer.
The Mind Flayer
The Mind
scene.
Flayer scene. Oh
There
my
for hours.
gosh, we were there for a whole day.
Which one? What's
The
the
scene
one?
where I put the book down, like the Mind Flayer. And it's like, oh, here he goes again. And the Germans with.
Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh,
That
yeah.
scene's my
I had a
favorite.
headache. Yeah. And everyone just kept laughing.
Everyone
It
kept
was so
laughing.
bad. Especially.
I kept messing up my lines a lot because it was a long paragraph-ish type of thing. So
You were so prepared. You came so prepared though.
I tried.
I tried.
Well, you guys all have a theater background, so you guys
Yeah.
are used to memorizing a lot of material, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I think that for season 3 there should be a musical episode.
No.
I
No, don't clap. Do not. No. That is an awful idea.
You guys say that now. You're like, oh, because you guys are fans of us. But Stranger Things would be so bad if it was a musical. The Demogorgon, the Demogorgon, the Demogorgon. Like that would be so bad. That would be so bad. And then Dustin tap dancing.
Dustin would be a tap dancer if he
so
were a
bad.
tap
No,
dancer.
guys, no.
well, maybe season 5 or 6. We can hold off till then. Bye.
Slow down. We're on season 2 right now, guys. 5 and 6, we're not gonna even talk about that.
All right, I love you guys. I love the season. The season kicked our butt. I just want to ask you boys. I don't want to take away from Stranger Things, but I love theater, and I think that you guys were, incredible, talented. You're singers. I saw you guys on the, TV the other day singing or whatever. What's it like, the energy difference between live stage on Broadway and then the energy you have to bring to camera? I know that sometimes you can use the energy from stage. Is it more difficult? Is it more fun? What do you like better?
Both. For me, I find theater to be more difficult just because of when we're doing school. Because I would go to school every morning and then I get picked up. I go to the city, which is about a 2-hour drive from where I live, and then I do the show. I get home about 1:30 in the morning, and then I get up at 6:30 and do it again every day. So that was rough. The schedule was mainly the hard part, but that kind of got me prepared for those late night shoots that we always had. And just the hard schedule, and it was very unpredictable on screen, the schedule. But there really is an adrenaline rush that you get. There really is chemistry between the audience and the performer whenever you're on stage. And I always feel like I have a better performance with a better audience. And I always feel that energy, and I always try and use that and put it on camera. Great answer. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, first of all, I want to thank you guys for coming today to Rhode Island Comic Con. Second of all, my question is, what are your hopes for your characters in season 3?
What are your
I wanna
hopes for
become
your...
Superman and fly.
Who doesn't?
Yes, true. I'll think about this one.
I kind of want to see Max and Eleven become friends, and then I also.
Yeah. Eleven was mean.
And then I think I want to kind of find out more about Max's like family life and kind of what's going on with her stepdad and stepbrother.
Yes, that'd be good. Yes. And with you guys, we did get to see more of your family life
Yeah.
this season.
Yes.
What did you guys think as actors when you started having that kind of peek behind the curtain and into the home life?
I was very happy because you knew nothing about Dustin in the first season. He was very mysterious, more mysterious than 11. But the only thing you knew is that he moved there in the 4th grade, and that's pretty much all you know about him. And so for the second season, when you got to meet my mom, my cat, my turtle, and my Demogorgon, it was all super fun. I love going into the set for my house and seeing my room, which is super cool. He has like cowboy, if you go back, he has cowboys and Indians wallpaper. And I'm like, why'd he have that? Like when he was like 5, he was totally into that, and then he just didn't change the wallpaper. I'm like, the attention to detail, it was so funny. Just seeing my house, and I'm like, that room is perfect for Dustin. If you go back, it's so nerdy and sciencey. There's like a generic no-brand lightsaber on the floor, which is super cool. It's awesome.
I was like, crap, I'm the only Sinclair. No, I was really excited to have a family, because did anyone see the SNL skit? Yeah, they're like, where's the black kid's parents? That was funny. So I was like, yeah, where is the black kid's parents? So I was super happy. I was super happy to have like a little sister. That reminded me of my actual sister. She was very feisty and very. She was like the mom of the house in a way, you know. I listen to her. It's funny, if you realize. But and then my dad, and then my mom. Yeah, it was cool. But no one will replace my mom and dad. Yeah. No, it's not like that, guys. I'm not trying to make it all. It's good though. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Next
thank
question.
you. Hi.
What did it feel like when Dart ate Muse?
It was a stab in the heart, because I have a cat, and I love my cat. She doesn't like me, but I love my cat. And I would always think, I'm like, how do I look terrified and upset that my cat is dead? Like, think about, maybe it's Buttercup. That is Buttercup there. And then I thought, wait, Dustin doesn't really care about his cat all that much. Really, like he does. He's like, sorry, you ate my cat. Like when he says it to Dustin, but I'm sure he cares more about the turtle. I think the cat's more like his mom's. But when we read that at the table read, do you remember that scene?
Oh my God.
Everyone was up. Like,
No, I have a cat that likes me. And I
He's
spend
lucky.
time with him. His
Christian
name is
likes me
Christian.
too.
Yes, Christian loves him. And then it was so bad when I saw him like his skin like flapping around, and the Demogorgon was like, and I was like, no, Christian.
what do you think about your cat there? My cat would have been able to destroy Dart, though. My cat is feisty.
What cat?
Thank you. Hi. You look great.
Hey,
Thank you. Yeah.
nice.
Thank you. What would you say your experiences as child actors has been, and what advice would you give to another aspiring child actor?
It's been great. I'm doing what I love, and that's what's important. And I guess what advice I would give is just kind of don't give up, because I mean, like, rejection is a big part of it, and you kind of just have to learn to handle that, I guess. And yeah, I just say, don't give up.
Yeah. Do what you can to get an agent. That helps.
What did you say?
Do what you can to get an agent.
Oh.
Give you auditions. That's always useful. But yeah, like you said, I mean, it took me like 2 years to get my first role at all, of constant auditioning. I was three days a week I drive to the city, and I was just close to giving up, and that's when I got the call for Priscilla, Queen of the Desert on Broadway. So I was like, yay, finally! And then I just kept going from there. Like that's the hardest part is getting that little boost, because once you get your first role, you're more recognizable. You're more recognizable, and people will say, oh, he has a little bit more experience or credit, and so it's easier to get roles from there. So the hardest part is that first year or two of just constant working and getting nothing out of it.
I would also say, like Sadie and Gain said, don't give up, because you're gonna get rejected a lot. All the auditions you go on, you're not gonna get every single one. There's so many actors that have been auditioning since they were super young and they're adults now, and they haven't had that right role and haven't actually got anything. So you just need to know in yourself that you can do it, and yeah, so just believe in yourself, and yeah, you'll do good. You'll do good.
Thank you. Good luck with your career. Hi.
Hi, do you think that you guys have like a bigger advantage for getting like future jobs from like starting acting so young?
I definitely think so.
Yeah.
I definitely think that starting young is key to getting. I started when I was 6 years old. Like I started like I remember when meeting my manager, who's still my manager now. I'm like, you want to do this? Because my sister was starting out, and she's like, you want to do this? I had no idea what she was talking about. I said, yes, I do. I wanted to be like my big sister. And I just kept, I kept on auditioning from there. And I think because I was so young, I was able to play a 6-year-old as a 9-year-old on stage. So it's easier. Especially in theater, they like people that are older to play younger.
And how do you guys deal with the rejection? Because like you said, that is a big part of being an actor and auditioning. And
Yeah, you just move on. You just don't think about the audition. You go to the audition.
Yeah, like Stranger Things, when I first auditioned, you never like put all your energy into one project, because once you do that and you get rejected, you feel like crap. But with Stranger Things, I was like, I auditioned, gave it my all, but then after that, just leave it behind you, move on, go to the next thing. And then if it comes back, then it comes back. But don't give all your energy, because you'll feel like crap.
No matter the role, even if it's like this giant role, like for a lead in the biggest blockbuster of the year, don't get your hopes up and just forget about it. Just forget about it, because that's what I did for 2 years straight, and that's probably why I'm sitting here today.
thank you. Hi.
Hi. So how would you say Stranger Things has affected your social or school life?
How has Stranger Things affected your school and social life?
I mean, it's a little bit different because everybody kind of recognizes me, and I'll get people asking for pictures, but it's cool, I understand it. I mean, and like teachers will come up to me and tell me I did a good job. Yeah.
You're like, does that count with my credits? Can I skip that test?
I'm homeschooled. No, but my mom, she's like, great job, kiddo, now back to schoolwork. My sister, same thing, she's very supportive. She goes to do her schoolwork. My dad, great, go do your schoolwork. That's my school life. Gaten?
Yeah. I think it's weird when people you've known your whole life decide to be like, can I get a picture with you? It's like, you did not want to talk to me 2 years ago. You did not care.
Yeah.
Who's that kid? Gatton? Is that his name? And it's like, but nowadays, like when you go, like people like always ask for pictures. Of course, I mean, it's great to take pictures. Usually with the people in grades below me that haven't gone to school with me. But I enjoy it, and I mean, it can be kind of stressful when like you're trying to eat lunch and then like you can't eat lunch when people come up and ask you for pictures. But I make the best of it. I appreciate that people appreciate my work, and I just continue to make the best of it.
That's awesome. Thank you. Woo! Okay, hi.
Hi guys, thank you for coming out today.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
As young developing actors, is there that one actor or actress that you look up to a lot, like has totally inspired you? And this is a question for all three of you guys.
Tom Hanks. Definitely. Yeah, I guess that's Tom Hanks. Just because he's done so much. He can do anything. Like really, like he can play any role. And my favorite movie of all time is Saving Private Ryan. And I just always looked up to him because of that movie, and I always will. So Tom Hanks.
I think when I first started acting, I didn't want to be an actor. I wanted to be so many other things. I wanted to be a bodybuilder. Yeah. So yeah, I actually didn't have anyone that inspired me to do this. It was actually my younger sister. She said, "Hey, come on! I don't want to do this by myself. It's community theater." And she's like, "I don't want to do this by myself, so come join this and do it with me." I'm like, "All right, then I'll do it." I did it. I loved it, right? So then that's when I went and I wanted to take it a step further, go to Broadway. Actually, I wasn't like, "Oh, let me go to Broadway." Actually, my parents actually took me to go see Simba, and not Simba, Lion King on Broadway. And just Simba, yeah, just Simba.
After Simba's part was over, they left the theater.
Yeah, that was it. But I was like, wow, I want to be Simba. And Simba inspired me to do more. And then once I got the part, I was like, hey, I like this acting thing. And so I just did it from then on. Yeah.
Thank you.
Sadie.
You want to Sadie? You want to?
I like Emma Stone.
She's great. Thank you. And Gaten and Caleb, when did you guys realize after season 1 premiered that this was the fan base for the show, and the show was something really, really special?
So, like
And-
everyone likes it. 'Cause,
Yes.
Like, people of like every age, you know, it just appeals to like everyone. Just super cool. When did I realize? I'm trying
Was
to
it one
think.
experience?
Actually, there was this one experience. It's actually just coming to me now. Wow. I was playing Pokemon Go. It was that summer, and I was at this lake where in Jersey with my friend, with my very close friend, like a brother, Kyle, and my brother, Carmen, and we were playing Pokemon Go by the lake, and then there was this Pokestop that was there that everyone would camp out, and so I went to camp out, and then everyone asked for a picture. Everyone there, I'm like, what in the world is this? This is so strange. Because there was like a 7-year-old that asked me for a picture, and then there was like a 40-year-old man who was playing Pokemon Go that asked me for a picture. Who likes the show? I didn't know. I didn't know. So that was crazy when I realized that the fan base was so diverse.
Well, it is a cross-generational show. I mean, older generations appreciate it because it's nostalgic and it uses a lot of actors from the 80s, you know, Winona Ryder, Sean Astin, and then the younger generation relates to you guys.
That is, and the older generation as well, because we're reliving the era, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and Caleb, when did you realize that the show was a huge success and it had such a great fan base?
I think when my followers started going up, I was like, oh wow, I'm like getting followers. Because I had like 0. No.
And you were your only
But just
follower. You had a
maybe
different
like this,
account.
like going to
Follow
Comic
yourself.
Con. Yeah. Boop. No, but I think Comic Cons really like make me realize because how much the fans really come out from like hours away. And
You
then
guys?
They draw fan art of us and write letters, and then they're sitting here and listening to us talk. That's weird to me. I'm like, because at first it was like, if I was into the Stranger Things, I'd be like, who is that black kid? Like, and now it's like, oh, it's Lucas, you know? So, and then they're like, oh, now it's Caleb. And I love the fact that people respect me for my work. And that really helped. I cannot talk today. That really touches my heart. Thank you.
Well, hi, let's go over here. Hi.
You guys for coming.
Thank you.
And if you could be any other character on the show, which one would you be?
Hopper. Sadie.
Now I feel pressure.
Sadie. Hopper. Lucas.
Hopper?
Say Hopper.
Sure, Hopper.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, so my question is for Gaten. What was your favorite Dustin and Steve moment to film?
My favorite Dustin scene?
Dustin
And Steve.
Oh, Dustin and Steve. Sorry, that's the Dustin scene. We're playing. But Dustin and Steve, of course, the one by the train tracks. But that scene in the car at the very end. Who here has not seen it? Get out. There's gonna be spoilers.
I already
My
know
hair and
somebody, it's
everything,
fine.
and that's kind of the moment where he's giving me courage. He's like, "You're gonna go in there, and with like $1,000, you're gonna slide in bed." And I'm like, "Oh." Because he knows it's not really true. But he's like making him feel better. And that's what's so great about Steve and his arc. And I feel like that really shows the arc of both of the characters. Dustin's gaining confidence, and Steve is gaining that sensitive side to him. They're kind of like showing each other different things in life that they can both cherish. And that's one of the greater scenes in the show. And I think it really opens up a lot of doors for the two characters to come in future seasons together, because I think they will continue this bond later in the seasons, because it's just adorable. It's just an adorable relationship. I think it's awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was a really endearing moment. I love that. And I want to take this opportunity. Each of you guys are really active in philanthropy, and you have your own charity foundation, CCD Smiles. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and how we can support you over the holidays?
I would love to. Thank you for mentioning this. This means a lot. Thank you. So CCD Smiles is an organization to help people with cleidocranial dysplasia. I have this condition. You guys might remember that I talk about it in the first episode of season 1 when the bullies are making fun of me because of my teeth. And I still don't have my teeth, actually. I didn't realize that crack was going to be so audible. Sorry. I usually am the only one that hears that, but right next to the mic, wow. But it's a condition, you're always born with it, and it affects the growth of pretty much every bone in your body, but mostly your collarbones. So you're born without your collarbones. Of course, it affects the structure of your jaw. And a lot of people think that they don't have enough teeth. They actually have more teeth. And what the thing is that your genes basically, most people, they say you're gonna have your baby teeth, they're gonna fall out, adult teeth are gonna come in, they're gonna stop. They're gonna stop growing. No. With CCD, your baby teeth don't wanna come out, your adult teeth don't wanna come in, and you more than likely have more teeth than you should. And a lot of doctors will extract a bunch of baby teeth thinking, oh, they'll come in eventually, don't worry, that's pretty much what happened with me. And they didn't know that they weren't coming in, and they needed to apply chains or some other way of pulling the teeth down manually. And that is the process that I'm going through right now. And I think CCD Smiles is not just to raise money for people who can't afford these surgeries, because a lot of times people have to pay for all of it, even if they have insurance, it doesn't even cover it, because there's always that battle. Is it medical? Is it cosmetic? Is it dental? I personally think it's medical. I think everyone should think it's medical. It's a medical condition. It's a bone condition that you're born with. It's medical. And I think it's disgusting to say that it's cosmetic. You need your teeth, okay? You need your teeth. Thank you. You need your teeth. And I think it's not just to raise money for people who can't afford these surgeries. I think it's to educate a lot of doctors who can help a lot of people with this. And thankfully, I have great doctors that are able to help me with everything. And thankfully, I started early, but I can't say the same for a lot of people. So it really is to help everyone out there. You can go to ccdsmiles.org and donate whatever you can. I mean, you can donate money. You can even, if there's a fundraiser or something nearby, you can even volunteer if you'd like to, if it comes your way. I mean, we're still building it up right now. I mean, it isn't all that big just yet, but I think everyone here can help out. So thank you guys. I appreciate the support. Thank you for the question.
Caleb, you have an Instagram movement, Embrace Your Face. Why don't you quickly tell us about that?
Well, it's be your biggest fan, embrace your face. I was in what was it, ShopRite? Not ShopRite, what was it, Whole Foods? Publix in Atlanta. And I had a horrible day of acne, and I had all this pimple remover on my face. And my mom's like, you're gonna go inside the store? I'm like, yeah, I don't care, this is my life, this is how it's gonna happen. Teenage years, it happens. And so she's like, all right. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go on live, because there's so many people that hate their face, and I just need to encourage them to embrace it and be their biggest fan. So I was on live, and I told everyone, embrace your face, be your biggest fan, snapshot my face, tag me in it, and I'm gonna post it. And and now it's more than just an Instagram thing. I think it's a worldwide thing because a lot of people want to kill themselves because people put them down so many times. Like people just really, oh, you're ugly, your face is disgusting. It's bigger than pimples. It's life because what the world is pushing out there, like the models are skinny and their face, the jawline, and all of that. Not everyone's like that. Everyone has different shapes and different sizes, heights, and some people are short, some people are tall, and not everyone's born the same way. And I feel like I just need to push out there to tell people to be their biggest fan. And my parents tell me that all the time. I grew up with my parents just saying, be your biggest fan, because if you're not, no one else would be. You have to be confident in yourself. Don't be cocky about it. Just be cool and collected about it. But yeah, that's what I do on my Instagram. And yeah, and it's been working a lot. Like a Comic-Con I went to the other like a few months ago. Someone said once you posted the embrace your face stuff, be your biggest fan stuff, I decided not to kill myself. And I'm like, what? Like I was gonna kill myself. I was gonna commit suicide. And I was like, wow. She's like, yeah, but you helped me with that, and I've gained more confidence, and I've been able to move around the world and keep it moving and move forward. So it really touches me now. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I
Good for you.